Gossip at the Corpse Cart contains graphic and explicit content that may not be suitable for some listeners. Listener discretion is advised.
Well, hi there, and welcome back to Gossip at the Corpse Cart.
Well, hi!
Oh, God.
Kenyon's barely hanging on.
I really am not super here.
We're here
That's
double for
okay.
you, honey.
We are fully present.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is Gossip at the Corpse Cart, where us wine and crime gals talk about some shit you might have already heard about.
Because you told us about it.
Because you told us about it.
But not all of you. So
No.
that's the special secret sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
One of you is in on each thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's really just getting us all on the same page. And that's
Yes.
what we
Yeah.
here at Wine and Crime
Are all
do
about.
for our community. For our coven.
It's our coven meeting.
Yeah.
Let us come to attention.
I'm Lucy.
Ooh, I'm Kenyon.
I'm Amanda. I still have COVID.
Well, we're doing great over here.
Fucking thriving. I don't know what's
fully contemplated whether or not it was worth it to find a way to detach my microphone so that I could just
Lay
dangle it
down.
above my face and record
Lie in
this
bed.
from the floor.
I've done that, so I get it. And you can just
Yeah.
unscrew it from its little arm and just take a lay down. You got a bed right behind you.
That's
Yeah,
true.
honey.
Lay in
Maybe I-
bed. Fuck it.
Have
Who's
Zach
gonna know?
have Zach rig you up a little thing so you
A
can
little
just do
bed
this
mic.
horizontally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why has Zach not built you a bed mic? We
How-
choose to go to the moon.
How dare he?
We choose to go to the bed.
Yes.
We choose to lie in the bed.
We choose to record from the tub.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
We've never done that, and we've been talking about doing it for a long time.
Well,
I think
it's a
we
lot
should.
of electricity near water.
And echoey. It's not the best acoustics.
John will fix it. Right, John? He's not here. He can't answer. Right, John? Right, Amanda. You're the best boss in the world. Thanks, John.
Oh my god, he's here. I just heard him.
I think he might have COVID too. His voice sounds weird.
Yep. That's all it is.
Oh, I was bored with this voice.
Okay.
Okay,
Moving on. Next.
Let's just jump straight into some crazy headlines from Amanda / from all of you.
From John. I've got some fun ones this month. This was a good batch.
Bitch.
This first one, in the words of Jennifer Coolidge, makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Oh, what else is new?
And also is tragic. Here we go. Tractor trailer crash sends 15,000 pounds of hot dog filler onto Pennsylvania highway.
No.
Said before we started,
Hot dogs are delicious.
I'm gonna throw up.
It's the filler,
Don't
though.
say anything gross. And
It's
you
not
you
gross.
opened with 15,000 pounds of hot dog filler. You beast. God, never trust your friends.
You beast.
You beast.
Well, Memorial Day is the unofficial start of summer, and Labor Day is considered the unofficial end. And between those two holidays, an estimated 818 hot dogs are consumed every second.
Oh my God.
That's 7 billion hot dogs over the course of a summer.
1/3 of which by Joey Chestnut.
Right?
That's one hot dog for every living human on the planet.
Every second. Well,
Oh
no,
my
Every
God.
summer.
every summer.
Every
So with-
second.
I'm fine. So with the unofficial start of hot dog season upon us, it should come as no surprise that an accident involving hot dogs or hot dog filler is gaining attention on the internet. It happened last week on I-70 in Westmoreland County, Pennsylvania. According to Pennsylvania State Police, the driver of a tractor trailer traveling at a high rate of speed.
It's Pennsylvania.
I know. I just really like this accent. Lost control of the vehicle. The truck left the roadway and crashed into trees.
The truck left the roadway.
Oh, no. Okay, Kenyon,
No.
don't look at the drive.
Okay, I'm
I
not.
will look at the drive.
I'm telling you right the fuck now.
Okay, I won't do it. I can't.
Oh my!
Oh, hold on.
Lucy, are you okay?
You've got some
My-
weird photos on here. Are you uploading the?
I'm
this-
about to.
Oh my god!
I'll tell you when to refresh. Oh,
But if I'm going to look at your other photos, you
It's
have to
okay.
hide this one.
No. Their photos are not important. They really aren't. Like, you don't ever need to look at them. They're not important.
Okay.
I need to look at these.
Refresh.
Photos, though.
Refresh.
God.
Refresh.
All right, describe it for me.
If I describe it, no. If we describe it
oh.
to you, you'll freak the fuck. It's so. Let's
It's-
just say it's pink. It's very pink.
Oh, God.
Am
Okay.
I pregnant? Oh my god,
No.
this is really gross.
It's maybe the grossest picture I've ever put on the track.
Okay,
Okay,
well.
let me. I can explain it in a way that won't make you gag.
No, I'm all
Oh,
right.
can
I'm
you?
okay. The pink. I think I've conjured something in my mind.
Did you look?
No.
Don't. I'm
Don't.
telling you, do not look.
Oh my lord!
Police say the impact sent the load and the tractor
Oh.
trailer, all 15,000 pounds, onto the highway.
It's all the pink sludge is
No.
all over the trees.
I'm not
Don't.
even kidding. I haven't looked and I have to go.
Don't.
I have to excuse myself.
Go ahead.
Continue.
I'll keep
I'll
going.
be
Yeah,
back.
just we'll carry on. Oh my
State
god!
police say both the driver and the passenger suffered minor injuries. The Rose River Central Fire Department, which posted photos of the mess on Facebook,
Meal.
the mess, said the two occupants were treated at the scene by medics. Quote, the roadway was then cleared of all hot dog debris, state police
There
said.
was a lot of debris.
They would have needed the hoses from the fire department, shovel. Like, it's so, it looks like bubble gum, chewed and melted bubble gum.
Or like really finely shredded insulation. Like
Yes.
that same color
Yes.
pink.
It totally is that exact same pink, but then there's like a smear on the road.
Yeah, there is. It's really gross. The schmear is the worst one.
The
And the
schmear.
tree in the background that's just covered in hot dog
Yup.
shit.
It's
Oh my
really bad.
It's really bad.
Really fucking bad.
It's probably
Okay.
good that she left.
Oh, yeah. She gone.
She gone.
Investigators say multiple brakes on the vehicle were completely inoperable, resulting in a total loss of stopping power. Total loss of stopping power. Police say numerous citations will be filed against the driver.
Okay. I'm back.
That's perfect. I just said the last sentence.
Her accent is amazing.
Incredible.
Say the last sentence for Kenyon again. It was my favorite part.
Okay, it's not gross.
Basically, the brakes failed.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
This is what it says. Investigators say multiple brakes on the vehicle were completely inoperable, resulting in a total loss of stopping power.
Inoperable.
Inoperable. Police say numerous citations will be filed against the driver. The driver who defiled the highway.
Yeah.
You sound like the voiceover in Pink Flamingos.
Thank you.
Multiple
God.
citations.
Multiple citations. Okay, this next one is real short, but it just made me absolutely cackle. And also, this is Lucy's future.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
gonna be bad.
This is out of Geneva, New
Kenyon
York,
might have
of
to
course.
excuse herself again.
No, it's not bad. It's just really funny.
My future is repulsive.
It is.
It's inoperable.
It's inoperable. This comes from FingerLakesDailyNews.com.
Safety measures have
Safety.
failed.
Wayne County man arrested for too many bird feeders again.
Oh shit, should I be worried? I have a lot of bird feeders.
Yeah, but I don't think you have this many. So you're probably good.
Get
but I
rid
just
of
love-
HOAs, Jesus.
I love that again is in the headline. That's the best part. A Wayne County man remains in trouble with the law for feeding local wildlife.
Wildlife.
The Wayne County Sheriff's Office reports the Friday night arrest of 71-year-old Don Antal of Sodus Point for repeatedly violating local code. He is alleged to have 23 bird feeders in his front lawn, while the village limits 2 feeders per household.
Oh, I have more than
23.
2. I have 5.
Yeah, but you have less than 23.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
good
For now.
Yeah.
for now.
The day is young.
It is young. Antal was issued an appearance ticket for Sodus Town Court. Antal was previously arrested last month for the same offense.
Arrest!
Oh my
Arrested for
God.
having too many birds.
He just liked the birds.
I know.
What the fuck is their problem?
How can
Well-
they? So this isn't just like an HOA thing. This is a local ordinance,
Yep. Yep.
which they probably had to create
Yep, for a reason.
for him.
For him or something. Something was off with the
Why?
birds.
Why else would they have that ordinance?
Something's off.
I don't think it's an
Something's off.
accident.
Something's amiss. Whenever I encounter like a weird sign or like a weird law, I always wonder
Yeah.
what happened.
There's gotta be a reason.
There's
what
a
happened
man.
to need this? It's
There-
always a man.
There's a man
literally.
who
There's
thought
always a
different.
man.
There's
Different.
a man.
There's always a man. Okay, next. Because we've had so much fun with helicopters in our cases recently,
Oh my
this
god.
was sent to us. And while it is from 2017, it's just too good not to share. So thank you, Angie N, for this gem.
Angie Ann.
Angie N. This is out of Australia, mate.
Oh. Quick switch.
Helicopter pilot lands chopper at McDonald's to grab some food.
They're loving it.
They're loving it. A helicopter pilot with the munchies landed his chopper next to a McDonald's to grab some food.
Oh my
At
God.
approximately 4:20 p.m., parentheses, seriously, on Saturday, a pilot landed his chopper onto the lawn next to a McDonald's in Northwest Sydney, got out of the aircraft, entered the restaurant to get food, got back into the helicopter, and flew away. It would have been better if he used the drive-thru.
The fly
Fly-through. But in the modern day of documenting every single thing that you do, the man snapped a photo of his chopper in front of McDonald's before flying away because stories.
Mm-hmm.
Quote, "Oh, for real?" A man can be heard asking in the clip. "I thought it was an emergency." Nope. Dude just wanted some macas. According to 9 News Australia, concerned citizens sent the news outlet a video of the incident, and although it's a bit unusual, the landing may not have been illegal. The Civil Aviation Safety Authority says that as long as the pilot had the permission of the landowner, the pilot could technically use it to land his aircraft and get some grub as long as it was safe.
Okay.
The agency is currently investigating the incident in order to determine if the landing and takeoff were safe enough.
Doesn't sound
Safe enough.
particularly safe.
I mean,
yeah.
no one died, so
All
safe
right,
enough.
that's the line.
Safe enough.
That's the line. I keep the threshold really
That's
low.
right. I keep forgetting. That's the line.
line. Poor guy just wanted some mechas.
Mechas.
All right, this is less funny than it is absolutely terrifying and also mind-blowing.
Okay.
and serves as a reminder to respect animals because they're smart. You just never know the lengths they'll go to fuck you up.
Oh, no.
I think I know what this is.
You probably do. All right. Elephant kills woman in India, then returns to trample her corpse at her funeral.
Yes.
No.
Aren't you dying to know what she did?
I am so dying to know what she did.
Ah!
Oh, wait. Oh, the
Twice.
joke. That's so mean.
Oh, my God. She's dead. Get over
she
it.
is. She's
my
not
God.
mad.
Okay.
An elephant in India made headlines for not only killing a woman, but for crashing her funeral to trample her corpse as well. That is like the most, and another thing of moves.
Yeah. They
I've
were
ever
not
heard.
over it.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that meme of a skeleton climbing out of a coffin, and it just says, actually, you know what? It's like
And another thing.
The meme is like me promising to put this argument to bed, and then it's just the picture of this skeleton crawling out of its fucking tomb. Actually, you know what?
I saw the same thing that was like,
It's so
where's
good.
my phone?
That will be me.
Yeah,
On
absolutely.
June 10th, onlookers were horrified to see the same elephant. Confirmed same elephant.
Yeah, they have really
never
good
forget.
memories.
They never
good
fucking
sense
forget.
of direction. They can recognize people.
Yep.
They're very smart.
Very
Yeah.
smart. The same elephant that had attacked and killed 70-year-old Maya Mormu, which grabbed her dead body from the pyre she was laying on before trampling on it.
Was it lit?
I don't think so. I don't think that's how that was going to go.
Oh, okay.
The giant threw her body onto the ground once more before leaving the site of the funeral.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Jesus
Yup.
Christ.
Real pissed.
Yeah. She
What
had been
did she
fetching
do?
She had been fetching water in Odisha's Mayurbhanj district in
Yeah.
India when she was attacked. The elephant had reportedly wandered off from its home in Dalma Wildlife Sanctuary before encountering the elderly woman. Despite being rushed to the hospital after the attack, Mormud died from her injuries, according to the police. Though elephants are typically gentle, majestic beasts known for their stellar memory, they can be dangerous to people when threatened, provoked, or abused. Save the Asian Elephants conservation charity founder and lawyer Duncan McNair made a comment to Newsweek that, quote, endangered elephants can be deadly dangerous when attacked, also noting that Asian elephants have been subject to extreme torture and stabbing by poachers and tourism industry agents. So this was likely a rescued Asian elephant. And she
it-
might not have even, really provoked
Done
it.
anything?
Right, but it just had
It
so
had
much
trauma.
trauma.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
had a
baby.
flashback.
I know.
Oh, that's really sad.
Yeah, it is really sad. Human-elephant clashes are not particularly rare in the Odisha district and in India more broadly. Due to their sophisticated cognitive abilities, elephants have been known to carry out acts of revenge. Oh, that's so creepy. The endangered species habitat is also increasingly shrinking, putting their very existence into jeopardy, which makes clashes all the more common. Last month, a 40-year-old woman was trampled to death outside her house by an elephant in a different district. And a few months prior, in March, a wild elephant attacked a woman in the forest of a different district, but all in India. The elderly woman died in the incident, but her 8-year-old grandson, who was injured while trying to run away, survived.
Oh, I feel
know.
bad. I thought
It's
maybe
really sad.
she had done something to this
Kicked it or
elephant.
I mean, we
Something.
don't know that she didn't.
well,
but
even if
it's
she
also
did, if
very
she was
possible
just
she didn't.
out gathering wood, then she
Right.
probably was really fucking scared.
Yeah, it's horrifying. She sounds like she's just getting water, and it's like this elephant was triggered.
Dang
which
it.
happens. Elephants are not only cultural icons throughout Asia, but they also play a critical role in the ecosystem, helping maintain the integrity of forests and grasslands. Producing roughly 220 pounds of dung per day, they help spread germinating seeds, a process important for maintaining plant populations. Leave the elephants alone!
Yeah.
they're
and the
so
penis plants, for that
beautiful.
matter.
And the penis plants. I know, elephants
Those are
so
less beautiful.
exquisite.
Way less.
They both have their place. All right, I have one more here for you, and it's honestly just the weirdest and most random headline I've read in a long while. It reads like a Mad Lib.
Okay.
Perfect.
I was
My
just like,
favorite.
The best.
I was just like,
That's journalism.
right? Gotcha, journalism. This is out of West Virginia, of fucking course. 2 charged after 60 guinea pigs dumped in adult emporium parking lot.
Fuck.
2 people are facing charges after 60 guinea pigs were left abandoned in a parking lot Wednesday in Huntington. According to Cabell Wayne Humane Officer John Rutherford, the animals were left at the parking lot of the Adult Emporium on Route 60 on Saturday, April 9, and were found by employees Wednesday, April 13.
Wait, so how long were they there for?
4 days? They
Oh,
left there on the
babies.
9th and were found on the 13th.
Look at them all in this little pet taxi. They
I
only take up like
know.
a third of it. They're so
Can you
small.
don't look, because then you'll have to see
I'm
the
going to
pink.
click on the link of the article.
Great idea. Great idea.
Oh, there's so many in a
There's
cage.
60. 60.
They're all in one cage. Oh
No,
no.
they hardly take up any room.
Well, there's actually that's only one of the photos. There's multiple boxes and
Oh,
beans.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. David Caserta faces 60 counts of abandoning animals, and Katrina Hogsett faces 60 counts of not getting animals medical care.
Yeah,
Wow.
61 counts. She can
Yeah.
count herself in there. Hog set.
Hogsett.
They all survived, thank God. The
Oh,
animals
good.
had belonged to Hogsett, who said she loved the animals and couldn't let go, but then things, quote, just got out of control, and that they were, quote, destroying her relationship.
This is Amanda's future.
It's me.
We've seen Lucy's future and
Yep.
we've seen Amanda's future.
Yeah. My second rabbit almost destroyed my relationship.
Oh,
But now
no.
we're getting married. Quote, I tried to get rid of them and nobody would take them because there were so many of them.
Imagine
Hogsett
trying to
said.
find homes for 60
guinea pigs.
pre-loved guinea pigs in
Used.
Huntington, West Virginia.
Oh, no.
Used guinea pigs.
Well,
When asked why she left him at the parking lot instead of in a field or a park, she answered, I don't know. It just happened too fast. I regret it. I messed up.
Well, yeah. Not that it's that great to leave them in a field because
They'll just get eaten
Yeah.
by predators.
but like a parking lot, you're just going to suffer in the
Or
heat
you would
and die
just-
slowly.
I just love that she's like, I don't know. It all happened so fast.
it all happened so fast, ma'am. What was rushing you? Literally nothing.
My relationship. Oh my God. It's
happened
so
so fast.
fucking
It was guinea pig
funny.
day. The countdown was on.
I only had 5 minutes to get rid of these guinea pigs. Anyway,
he
I
was
hope
threatening to break up with me.
he was. He was going to leave me.
He packed his bags.
His
They
personal
packed his
maximum was 58 guinea pigs.
I went over by
He drew the line.
two. Too many.
You gotta have a red line.
And then 3 of them gave birth, resulting in another 35 pigs.
Yeah, okay. You know that most of them are not neutered or,
No.
or
No.
spayed, and you know that they're not all one gender.
You don't end up with that many guinea pigs
When this
if they're
article was
neutered.
written, there were 60. There are
Now there
currently
are
3,000.
Yeah, well, I hope not. The guinea
Note
pigs
from
were
the editor.
transported to an animal rescue in Pittsburgh, and they are being cared for and probably adopted out. So, guinea pig sale at Pittsburgh Humane.
Oh my God.
Come and get it.
Come and get your pigs.
Get it while it's hot.
Get them while they're hot right at the Adult Emporium off Route 60 in the parking lot.
They're literally hot because they've been sitting on asphalt for 4
For
days.
4 days. That's so sad.
I can't
Yeah.
believe they survived, honestly.
I
I
can't
know-
believe no one noticed for 4 fucking days.
I know
I wonder
that
if they
I-
were closed.
I know that I've told this story before,
Okay.
and I do not condone this story.
The cats, the kittens.
No,
I'm not proud of what I've done.
I didn't do anything.
Mhm.
I'm telling a story of a friend of my mother's.
Okay.
Oh.
I know I've told this before, but she or her son, you know, whatever, her like adolescent
Adult son.
whatever, had
Her
a
adult
guinea pig,
son.
and then somehow he like went to college or something, and she still had this fucking guinea pig, and she didn't want it anymore. And she called around to pet stores, and nobody wanted this geriatric guinea pig. And whatever. And so she decided, okay, I'm gonna set him free. And she lived in like a townhome next to just like a wooded area. Not like a true forest, but like a substantial wooded area.
A suburban woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she just like, let it out. Kind of not quite in the backyard, but close to the townhome, whatever, and went about her day.
She released him humanely.
Yeah. And then
God.
she heard,
I know this story.
Whatever, scratching
Oh, no.
on the sliding glass doors.
No.
Trying to get back in.
Oh.
It found its way back.
Sprayed him with the hose, sent him on his way.
Oh, no.
And I can't remember if she released him a little bit further in the woods and he came back again.
Oh, she just kept taking him further and further out.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh my God.
And then eventually she left him far enough away that he didn't come back.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say a few minutes later she heard a scree.
No.
Yeah.
Saw
But
an
she heard a
owl
hawk.
taking off with it.
I didn't
my
know
God.
that they could track and find, but I guess if they have a nest.
they
or
have a
something.
nose.
Survival.
They
Yeah.
can sniff.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor babe.
Scratching at the
Oh.
window to get back in.
Oh my God.
Did her child ever find out? Her adult
He was
son?
in college. I'm sure she was Oreo died. Whatever.
Sorry.
Oreo died.
Oh, these poor little piggies. They're
Oreo.
so cute.
They're always named Oreo.
I know, they totally are.
I made some joke about that to Zach recently, and he goes, "Wait, how did you know that?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" I was literally just making a joke about how all guinea pigs are named Oreo. and he was like, "No, but that's the name of our school's guinea pig." And I was like, "Yeah, I fucking go figure."
Yeah,
Lucky
I
guess.
fucking said all
Lucky
guinea
guess.
pigs are named, or did
like-
I stutter?
He's like, how'd you know the name of my other guinea pig? Lucky
And I was like,
guess.
"Let me guess. Is the other one butterscotch?"
Oh my
He
God.
thought I was.
A mind reader.
Yeah.
A clairvoyant.
Butterscotch
They
and Oreo.
are, because they only come in two colors,
Yeah.
black and white, or that butterscotchy brown.
Yeah, you literally have to name your guinea pig after a Dairy Queen flavor.
Yeah, or buttercup.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're totally right. Well,
I know.
wow, Kenyon is an oracle and
An Oracle.
an oracle.
He literally just, the look on his face. And I was like, yeah, the guinea pig at my elementary school was named Oreo.
Duh.
That's how it is.
That's fucking
Sweet
incredible.
PhD holding husband of yours.
So sweet. So if you have a guinea pig named Oreo, hit us up. Just kidding. But
Or
those are my
butterscotch.
headlines this month. Please, if you have some funny ones that you come across in your life, head over to your emailing machine and send them our way. You can also just go to our website, wineandcrimepodcast.com, and go to the Contact Us tab, and you can write a little note and then label it crazy headlines so that I know exactly
There's a
who
drop
they're for.
down.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, should we hear a little word from our sponsors?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oreos.
FrameBridge makes it easier and more affordable than ever to frame your favorite things without ever leaving the house. That's our other favorite thing. Add a gallery wall to your home or send an easy, foolproof gift, especially for all those weddings you have coming up. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hi. We're in the season. From art prints and posters to the photos sitting on your phone, you can FrameBridge just about anything.
We love FrameBridge. It is so easy. Here is how it works. You just go to framebridge.com and upload your photo, or they'll send you packaging to safely mail in your physical pieces. I've mailed in several physical pieces.
Oh, yeah.
This packaging is, I trust it with my life. I would ship a newborn baby in this packaging.
Wow. Or at least the last remaining photo of your newborn baby.
Hypothetically.
Just as precious.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can then preview your item online in dozens of frame styles and gallery wall layouts. We love a gallery wall. You choose your favorite or get free recommendations from their talented designers. I've done both. I would also trust their designers with any precious thing.
Yep.
The experts at FrameBridge will custom frame your item and deliver your finished piece directly to your door, ready to hang. They got the little hanger clips. They got a nail.
Yeah.
You just need a hammer.
Yep. Hammer at a wall, baby.
So instead of the hundreds you'd pay at a framing store, their prices start at just $39 and all shipping is free. Back and forth, baby. It's all free. Plus, our listeners will get 15% off their first order at framebridge.com when they use our code WINECRIME. You can order online at framebridge.com or stop by a FrameBridge store to work with a designer in person if you're in New York, D.C., Atlanta, Philly, Boston, or Chicago. And I just have to say, I went through some old photographs that my parents have at their house, like paper photographs.
Yeah.
There were a bunch from their weddings, like kind of candid, like outtake goofy photos, like my mom sticking out her tongue and my dad making a weird face.
Of
like
course.
in their garb.
Cute.
It's so dang cute, and I know there's only one copy of this photo, and you better believe that I am going to send it in with FrameBridge because it's too adorable.
Yes, absolutely. So get started today. Frame your photos or send someone the perfect gift. Go to framebridge.com and use promo code WINECRIME to save an additional 15% off your first order. Just go to framebridge.com, promo code WINECRIME. One more time, framebridge.com, promo code WINECRIME, and treat you walls.
Treat 'em. When it comes to therapy and psychiatry, getting the help you need has never been so simple. These aren't scary words anymore. Hello, it's 2022. Get with the program. When you're able to access your provider from the comfort of your device, it means mental health care can be on your schedule. God bless. And alleviating the wait times to get an appointment or the travel time to an office can free up time for the rest of your life. And also like energy and like emotional space. It's really inconvenient to leave your house these days, I think. Talkspace is so convenient and accessible. It makes me feel supported around the clock.
Honestly, that around-the-clock aspect is my favorite thing about it. Like, I have ADHD. It's not always easy for me to look back at maybe a month's worth of issues and crises and feelings and then try to cover all of that in an hour-long session in an office with a professional. Like, that's a huge mantle for me to carry. I can't do it. And Talkspace lets you send messages to your dedicated therapist in the Talkspace platform, which allows you to update them on the challenges and triumphs that you're facing in real time. So you don't have to wait for your next session and you don't have to remember everything you want to discuss. If I have an issue at 2:30 in the morning, I could wake up from a nightmare and go, wow, that triggered me. I want to remember that.
Yeah.
I'm going to text my Talkspace therapist, Emily, and then she checks back in during her office hours. It's amazing. So they just take care of it. Like, you could get it out of your brain in the moment. And with Talkspace, you set goals with your therapist and they hold you accountable and make sure that you're really progressing. Therapy can help you shift your perspective. It can help you find tools to cope in difficult times. And it can just be a guiding light. It's incredible.
As a listener of this podcast, you'll get $100 off your first month with Talkspace. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com. Make sure to use that promo code GALS, GALS, to get $100 off your first month and show your support for this show. That's GALS and Talkspace.com, and treat your brain.
Treat it.
All right, are we ready for some coven confessions?
They're literally
Always.
my favorite thing in the world.
that I pulled over a week ago, so I don't know what they are anymore, and I'm worried that they're all going to be really gross and make me vom.
Hey, at least there shouldn't be any pink hot dog filler.
I know that this first one is going to really get Amanda. This is your
great.
particular ick.
Great.
So, you're welcome.
Milk. Breast milk.
Oh, it's not breast milk, but yeah, that would also be her particular ick. Okay.
I don't love it. It's not the breast milk. It's the white baby vomit.
The spit up.
It's the spit up.
Oh, right. It's the spit up.
Great. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's not that. But
Amanda's first up for babysitting.
If my mind remembers correctly, you do not like this. Okay.
Great.
Quote, this is probably not the worst thing I've ever done, but I thought you would get a kick out of it. Disclosure, this was years ago, so pre-COVID, which is very important.
Okay.
Nobody's life was put in danger.
Okay.
Just their lunch.
Yeah. I worked as a server at a fancy hotel restaurant in a small Iowa college town. I was waiting on a group of students' parents who donated a lot of money to the school, and they were not afraid to remind us, as if the fucking waitstaff at the restaurant gives a shit.
Right.
They were ridiculous from the start. For example, they made a reservation for 15 and were shocked when it took us an extra 5 to 10 minutes to change their table in order to seat the 25 people that they brought.
Okay,
Son
I'm
of a
already
bitch.
seeing red.
Yeah.
Already seeing red. Poison their food.
God.
After they were finally seated, finally in quotation marks, because
Right.
the people were bitching about it.
Complaining. Yeah.
Everything was going fine as long as I swallowed the condescension and ignored their poor manners. I was up for it, though. It was my job. Something else I should mention is that at this time I had a nasty cold. I was doped up on medicine when I arrived for work, but it must have worn off by the time I was bringing my new favorite table their salad.
My new favorite table. I can hear it so well.
Yep.
So anyways, it was salad time, and I made my way to their table with a large, full tray. I set down my tray, looked to the table, and said, okay, I have the blue cheese salads here, and turned myself back to the tray. I must have whipped myself pretty quickly because a long, full, clear strand of snot flew from my nose and almost in slow motion right before my eyes landed perfectly in the middle of the salads. So it wasn't
Don't
even
take it off.
intentional.
No, she was just sick, the poor
Yeah.
thing.
I knew that at least 3 of the salads got some droplets.
Some sebum.
Immediately, I scooped up the tray and said something along the lines of, oh, I'll be right back. I got something wrong. But my new buddies wouldn't let me go.
Oh, so she was
Oh.
trying to sneak away without them noticing
Yes.
what happened like a fucking professional.
Yeah, to get them clean salads.
Those bastards.
But they were sick of waiting.
Yeah.
You're about to be sick of something else.
I would just give at that point, I'd be like, oh, you don't want me to get you the right salads? Okay, here you go. Assholes.
Customer's always right.
So then now she's quoting the customers. Hey, I had a blue cheese salad over here. How hard is it to get a salad right? Maybe I'll get my
Wow.
salad before the food comes out, but probably not.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Also, we're assuming this person is a she, her.
We are. I made that assumption. I have no idea.
Okay.
Because
90%
of our listeners identify as
Right,
she,
as
her.
women.
So,
Also, Amanda's just putting herself in this
I
person's
am.
position.
It's me.
It's me.
so I set that tray right back down, smiled, and handed those suckers out. I ignored their comments and everyone loved their meals. The gratuity from that table probably paid half my rent for the month. All of those rich losers left happy and I got to watch them eat my boogers.
Oh my God, yes.
So there you
I
go.
love that.
That's incredible.
Happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it didn't really get you, Amanda.
No, what really got me was
the server
the
trauma.
poor server. Yeah. I was taking
the Schadenfreude helped to buoy you back
It
up.
did.
Yeah.
And also, as still dealing with COVID congestion, which I think is just who I am now, I think it's just never
it
going to
lasts
go
a
away.
while after you test negative. It still lingers.
The amount of snot coming out of my body, I'm like so desensitized now that like, yeah, I've probably eaten it on a salad in the past 2 weeks. Like,
It's your own.
well, right, but maybe Bill's had some. I don't know.
Oh, God.
He's fine. That's
It's fine.
marriage.
I don't cook at home. That's
Yeah.
marriage.
Yeah.
He's
Now,
safe. I'm not
to
prepping.
become one. Okay.
Baby, eat my snack.
Okay. Next one.
Kinky.
Quote, "Hello, please keep anonymous. Don't worry, honey."
Mm-hmm.
It all started with an awkward new kid who had moved after her mother passed away. I was a new fish in a small town and wanted to make myself the popular girl.
Did we go from third person to first?
We're reading verbatim.
Great.
Okay, I'm just making sure we're talking about one person here.
Yeah.
Okay.
This person, mother passed away, and they are the awkward new kid in a new town, and they want to be the popular girl.
Got it.
Okay. Been there. Minus the
Well-
mother passing away.
That didn't happen.
Oh, God. Did you show up on your first day in a leopard print velour suit mock turtleneck that your mom picked out for you and everyone just assumed you were a real bitch? And then Leah told you that we wear socks with our sandals here and we always wear headbands with our ponytails? And I said, the fuck we do. And I didn't make that friend.
Or did you show up on the first day after having gotten bit by a mosquito on your eyelid the night before? So your left eye was completely swollen shut. And then on day 2, when you came up with it slightly less swollen shut, one of the teachers asked you if you were able to open your left eye.
Oh, my God. We have trauma, ladies.
No? Okay.
Continue.
I wasn't the new kid until France at 16, and they gave me a lot of passes early on because I
you
was
were exotic.
foreign. Yeah. Okay. So one day, so they still want to become the popular girl. It hasn't quite happened yet, so they're thinking up strategies. Okay.
Mhm.
One day I had seen these things to put in your bra, parentheses, chicken cutlets,
Oh, yeah.
and decided to try them out.
Oh,
Yup.
no.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
they're obviously not talking about literal chicken.
Right. The little like silicone things that look like chicken cutlets for
Yeah.
padding. Yeah.
Yes,
Something
right.
tells me.
But it is quite funny to imagine literal chicken in this scenario.
I
Okay.
also like only have frozen chicken at my house right now, so I'm just thinking of how much that would hurt to shove
Yeah.
a frozen chicken
Ugh.
breast into your bra.
Ew.
So I decided to try them out. I put them in a regular bra, which was my first mistake.
Mm.
The day was going great, and I was finally getting attention from the opposite sex.
Mm-hmm.
Then came gym class.
Oh God, always bad. Like gym class is trauma. Period. Full
Yep.
stop.
Mhm.
It doesn't even matter if nothing bad specifically happened to you in gym class.
Yeah.
It's just traumatizing.
The threat of it is always hanging over.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
existence of gym is a trauma.
It's just as bad, if not worse. The constant anxiety.
1,000%.
I didn't think, as I just threw my sports bra over my other bra, that this would be a big mistake. Today was track day. My small AA chest didn't bounce, so I'm at a loss for how a cutlet became loose, but it happened.
Oh.
There it was on the track, my shame.
Oh.
Glistening in the afternoon light.
Honey,
My shame.
My shame.
A few boys picked it up and
No.
started throwing it at each other.
No.
How would they know what it was?
They don't, yeah. I thought I was in the clear until this boy I didn't like said that he saw it fall from my shirt.
That little fucking asshole.
Fucking narc.
Narc, yeah.
God.
I ended up running to the bathroom almost crying and mortified at what had just happened and took the other one out and threw it away. Needless to say, I have yet to wear cutlets again and still have a small chest. This was 14 years ago, but it still haunts me.
Yeah.
I
Still
hope
hurts.
someone gets a good laugh.
Oh, I mean, we did.
My shame.
There it was, my shame.
That's stupid, boy, but I can totally see that boy doing it.
Oh, my
I could
God.
see Blitch Blymark saying something like that. He was always that one.
Blow Blaringen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah.
Blitch Blymark said something. Our friend Whitney,
Whitney.
one day we were walking. I overheard him go, "Wouldn't it be cool if her name was Titney?"
Oh, my God. What a fucking idiot. Blave Kablam and Blonde Leonard would never have done something like that.
No.
There were lots of good guys.
We
but
had some
lots
good
of shitty ones too.
Yeah, some good ones in our batch, but goddamn Blow Blaringen
And
blunt of a
Blitch
blitch.
Blymark.
Fucking blitch.
Blunt of a blitch. Okay. Next confession.
Oh no.
I think the theme this month is just like
Trauma?
stupid bodily.
Elementary school trauma.
Yeah, really immature.
Yes.
The nightmares I still, for some reason, wake up from in my mid-30s.
yeah.
Is that the theme?
Absolutely.
My cutlet falling on the ground.
Being late for my history test. We didn't have history class.
Oh my God.
It's completely imagined and it's so upsetting.
Okay. Quote. Okay, ladies, buckle up because this is a dirty one and totally not in a good way.
Great.
I am a 34-year-old female who has held on to this secret for many years and literally have never told a soul about it. So here we go.
Okay.
When I was 19, I was dating a younger person who invited me to prom with them. And like any other teen girl in the early 2000s getting ready for a big event, I decided to sign up for an unlimited month of tanning to get my glow on before the big day.
That's what
That's how
you
I
do.
lost my nipples.
Yeah.
They grew back bigger than ever.
It's fucking horrifying the fact that I ever was in a tanning booth.
I
But yes.
know.
I
0
used
out
to-
of 10.
When I first went to college, I would go tanning, but I would wear my sandals so I could retain my summer tan, my summer sandal tan.
My God.
Yeah, we cultivated those sandal tans.
Mhm. They were deep.
Yeah.
You
They would
two
last through the rest of the year.
are absurd.
You'd start the following summer with still a hint of sandal tan.
Oh my God.
Anyway. Okay.
Use
Oh,
sunscreen, people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't be like us. Oh my God. All of a sudden I turned 32 and just all of the damage came flooding to the surface. Like
Covered
what?
in like
Freckles.
roll
Yeah.
removal scars.
Yeah.
And freckles. Yeah,
Like-
I feel you.
Freckles that we should get checked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freckles that are
Problematic
dangerous.
freckles.
Right. Trying to kill you.
You think when it's happening, you think, oh, I got away, like I didn't get burned, whatever. No, all the damage is there and it all comes out at once.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mhm.
okay. Enough.
Just your elder aunties screaming at you on a podcast about wearing sunscreen.
Do it.
It's fine.
Don't
We're
fuck
fine.
around. Reapply. Okay.
Reapply.
Waterproof doesn't mean anything.
No, it doesn't mean
and the
shit.
SPF number is just the amount of time that it protects you. So literally, you're just wasting your own time and money if you use a lower SPF.
Pretty much.
Like 30 just protects you for 30 minutes, whereas 70 protects you for 70 minutes.
I'll take the 70
You
minutes.
dum-dums. Okay.
Okay, back to the show.
Okay.
This is the show.
I am the show.
I am the show.
I am the one who knocks.
My melanoma is the
It's
show.
the one who knocks. Oh, right.
Okay, back to this confession. So they're getting their glow on. It's the 2000s.
Oh, no.
So unfortunately, within the first week of my subscription to like the tanning salon, I fell ill with the flu. After the first day or so, I felt a little better, but still not 100%. And to me and my vanity, that meant I was totally fine to go stand in a tanning booth and get blasted with hot rays for 20 minutes.
Oh, my
Well,
20
still-
minutes?
While still
So long.
I know. while still slightly flu-like and feverish.
Baby girl, no.
Can you imagine
My nipples were
anything
gone
worse?
after 7 minutes.
Oh,
7.
I don't think I ever was in there for longer than 8 minutes.
Oh.
And it still did plenty.
Uh-huh.
About 5 minutes in, my head started to spin.
Yeah.
The heat was getting to me, and my flu was clearly and quite literally creeping up in me.
Oh.
My stomach went in all sorts of directions.
You're going to shit.
That's
or
when I
vomit.
knew I had to get out of there.
Oh, God.
Oh, you're gonna barf.
God. I'm mentally
She's
preparing
gonna blow.
myself. She's going to blow.
Now, in this standing tanning booth, there was a little dressing room attached to it where I undressed to get inside. I can only imagine the tanning salon employees' surprise to hear me whip open the tanning booth door in a barbarian-like rattle.
And scream, where's the bathroom?
Once in the mini dressing room, I sat on the little wall bench attachment. You know, they're like tiny.
Right.
Mhm.
And grabbed the wastebasket full of disposable tan goggles and Playboy bunny stickers.
Yes. Puke on it, honey. Let it out.
And began to hurl profusely into it, only making some of my vomit actually into it, while the rest spilled on the floor of the dressing room.
Oh.
I'm
no.
naked this entire time.
Oh, God.
And to make matters worse, my flu belly really didn't know where to turn. I puked so hard that I also shit myself on the dressing room bench.
There it is. There it is.
The
Oh,
teak
no.
bench where there's slats.
No.
Oh, the slats.
Oh, the slats.
Why did we
The
mention
humanity.
the slats? Oh, it's coming out of me like lava.
Not
Oh
knowing
my
what
God.
to do with the mess I had made,
Run.
I
Just run.
Not wanting to
Cut
get
and
an
run, bitch. Cut and run.
Never go back.
They know your name. They've seen your driver's license.
Oh, that's
They
don't
know
care.
your tan level.
They have all
Oh,
of your personal info.
That's true. That's how, honestly, that should be the first warning sign that you shouldn't be tanning. If they need all of that
They
information,
need so much information.
it's like you give
Being a
less
legal
info.
liability.
Yeah, I know. You give less info at the DMV than you do at a tanning booth.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Mm. Not wanting to get an employee to come help clean me up.
Oh, God. Hose me down.
I did what any self-respecting girl would do. I found a headscarf in my purse and some tissues to clean up my bowel movement mess as best I could. Put it in the trash bin along with my puke and took the trash bag out of the bin, stuck that in my purse, and got dressed.
Wow.
That was
Commitment.
considerate. I probably would have done the same thing.
I
I
would
walked-
have run. I would have just fucking left. I'm done.
I walked out of there with my bag of poo and puke and never went back again.
Yeah. Yep. Yup.
Yep.
Holy fucking hell.
It's your. These are your sea monkeys in your aquarium.
What?
What?
You know how they say, like, not my circus, not my monkeys?
Oh.
Okay.
But that's. I don't like saying that.
Yeah, no, that was, yeah, no, that made perfect sense. Thank
Yeah, cats and wigs.
Okay. When in Rome.
Mind your own monkeys is what I'm saying. Mind your
Okay.
own bag of shit and barf and whatever.
you. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't think I would have put it in my purse.
No.
You know, just brazenly walked out with it.
I might have tried to clean up as best I could and then tied the top of the trash bag shut, but left it there.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I would have done.
They
But
don't
that's what
make
I
enough money.
But
to
that's
deal
what I
with
would
that.
do
Well, neither
now
do I.
at 34. Probably back then at 19.
Oh, I
all
would've
bets
run.
are off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run. Yeah.
No,
Bye-bye.
There's no saying.
Fucking bye-bye.
So anyway,
Deuces.
Oh, sorry about
for
it.
other tanning
Later.
salons, I guess I have to move now. Bye-bye.
Also, I want my money back because my Playboy buddy never showed up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
only got 5 minutes worth of this 20-minute session, so
Because I shit myself. Thank you. And by myself, I mean your
I
teeth bench.
shit your teak bench. I drink your milkshake. I shit your teak bench.
Okay, next confession. My parents were divorced since my sister and I were around 3 years old, so we would see my dad every other weekend. We would explore and snoop like any other children. One day while at his house, we came across a basket on our father's mantle that was filled with white powder.
Either drugs or cremains.
Think of the basket as basically being palm-sized. My older 9-year-old sister somehow came to the conclusion that it had to be drugs that my dad was hiding in this basket. She tells me to lick my finger.
Oh my God.
Dip it in
It's gotta be
powder.
drugs. Test it. No.
Yeah, even if it is drugs, don't do what your 9-year-old sister is telling you to do.
Yeah, this has major big sister energy.
Oh, yeah.
Making the little sister do something fucked up.
Yeah. That's what our jobs are.
Uh-huh.
Lick your finger and dip it in the powder and then lick the powder off. Literally
like a
finger
fun
dip. Yeah, fun dip.
It's just cocaine. What's going to happen?
It's just cocaine.
You're
just
only
cocaine.
6. Well,
Being
expose them early.
Being a gullible dumbass, I listened. After I ate some of the powder, my sister pulled the bag out of the basket instead of just opening the top. When she pulled the full bag out, she realized that it had Dad written on the Ziploc bag in Sharpie.
No.
I knew it.
No.
I had literally tasted my grandfather thinking he was illegal drugs.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I love everything about
Grandpa.
this.
Get a babysitter. Invest in a babysitter. The older sister cannot do it.
My God.
That's fucking amazing.
Anyways, it literally tasted like burnt chicken wings if they're a bit overcooked. In case you were wondering.
I was not.
We still have not told my dad to this day and probably never will.
Oh my God.
I'm upset.
No. You would do that to Madeline so fast.
You know,
knowingly.
Heartbeat. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You'd know exactly what you were fucking doing.
Oh, my
little
God.
Scamp.
I told her she was adopted. I told her our parents were divorcing. I made her choose which one she wanted to live with.
Oh, my God.
I blamed her for killing my hamster, even though I knew goddamn well how it died.
Oh, my God.
The fact that you two are now close is
Mind
a
blowing.
miracle. Yeah. There were some rough years.
Yeah.
She could be a little bitch.
Oh, she could be.
Listen, there was a reason we sacrificed her a bunch.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Okay, next one.
Mom, you bees.
You beast. Quote, once upon a time, 8 years ago, I was driving cross country from Montana to Massachusetts with a wonderful gentleman whom I had just begun dating and his dog, Gunner Marie.
Oh, my God. Okay, well, I think the dog that I was in the truck with when my ex's brother-in-law confessed he was probably a murderer was also named Gunner. So I already am triggered by
Oh,
this.
there you go, Gunner Marie.
Gunner Marie.
With a hyphen.
It's hyphenated. Gunner Marie. That is how I should totally emasculate my brother-in-law's dogs that are
Yes.
like Rifle and Piston.
Rifle Marie.
Yeah.
Piston Marie.
Yeah, Rifle Ann. Gunner Marie.
Rifle Ann. Rifle Lee Tinsley.
Bullet Joe.
Pistol Lynn.
Pistol Lynn. Rifle Marie and Pistol Lynn. Don't you piddle on that floor now.
Oh, God.
Okay, well, now I want pets named Rifle Marie and Pistol Lynn.
Yeah.
It's too good.
Rifle Marie.
So this one's Gunner Marie. Okay. So everything's going great. I was terribly smitten both with the boy and the dog, except there was one small problem. I was nowhere near feeling comfortable enough to fart around my new man-panion.
I think Bill farted on our first date. Really got that one out of the way.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to marry this man.
I'll marry you.
I'll marry you. I'll marry
And you know, road trips aren't exactly kind on your intestinal system.
No.
Also, apparently I have IBS, which was undiagnosed at the time.
Oh, no.
Honestly, everyone should assume at all times that they have IBS.
Yeah.
Like, just
Safe
always.
assumption.
Or it's
Yeah.
coming for you.
Right. It's
Yeah.
on its way.
Yeah, can attest. So we're somewhere in the Midwest. My gut is killing me. And in that moment, I brilliantly remembered something my stepmom taught me about farting quietly. Like if you know you need to fart, but you want it to be quiet.
Good luck.
I'm taking notes.
Relax. Relax your sphincter.
Nope.
Let go of any fear and preconceived notions.
No. That is the worst advice I've ever heard. Oh my God.
Ooh, she sounds like a really good stepmother.
I was feeling desperate and uncomfortable and impulsive.
Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh.
That's
Like
a dangerous
pent
combo.
Pent up toots sweating status.
Ooh.
Alas, I figured, what's the worst that could happen?
You can shit yourself.
it's
If you're
worth a
sweating, don't trust it. It's not a fart. It's not.
I'm here to tell you right now that it's so much worse
No!
than just shitting yourself. The amount of shitting yourself in a car stories we get is so just phenomenal that I'm not going to pick just any old shitting yourself story.
I also just want to point out that you said to us
I
at
know.
the top of this episode.
I know. I
Okay.
picked all these a week ago. I was in a different place.
No, you weren't. Are you kidding?
Play.
You were not.
I was having a rare good day. Or I had just finished puking and was okay to deal with this. I don't know.
Got it.
Okay. Well, I farted. And it indeed was quiet. But it was not scentless,
No. It was a scentless crime.
which my hapless, freaked out road trip lady brain forgot to account for.
I'd be like, wow, there must be cows near here. And
Oh, well.
do you smell that? Oh my God.
All this methane is burning up the ozone.
Au contraire, it smelled like what I can only imagine was fermented butt death.
Oh. Oh no.
And the evidence for that is that Gunner Marie promptly puked all over the back seat.
Gunner Marie!
Oh, Gunner Marie.
You narc!
Fucking narc.
Literally, she farted and it smelled so bad
It
the
made
dog.
a dog vomit. Like, that is next fucking level. Holy shit. Never in my life. Oh my God.
Holy shit, I can see this so clear.
Oh,
Naturally, Gunner Marie. Naturally, I am appalled, impressed, concerned, very embarrassed. So I start laughing.
Oh.
My companion, bless his heart, was incredibly confused because Gunner Marie had a notoriously sensitive stomach and equally notorious stanky toots.
Okay. So now it's like, wow, the dog farted so gross that the dog made himself throw up. Wow,
Yes,
how weird.
Oh my god, I'm gagging. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let's keep
fucking
Oh my God,
your
I'm sweating. I
time.
have goosebumps. I'm sweating.
Your time has come. Gunner Marie has come for you.
The
Come to
harbinger
take you
of
away.
gagging.
The harbinger of gas.
Gunner Marie.
So my companion goes, "Why are you laughing?" I, not thinking that I would potentially have to keep up this lie for the rest of my life,
Oh my God, they're married?
blurt out. Well, no, they're dating at this point. They're early
right.
dating, but this
Okay,
was 8 years ago.
Wow.
Blurt out, Gunner farted and made himself puke.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my partner believed me, such a
Yep.
gullible, trusting goober.
Mhm.
He believed me so much that years later he would still tell the story of that time that Gunner farted so badly he made himself puke.
I like that Gunner Marie is a boy dog.
Yeah.
Poor Gunner Marie has now been the fucking scapegoat.
Escape Marie.
The Scape Marie.
He told this story at parties. He
Oh,
told
yeah.
it when he met new people.
Oh, yeah.
Told it to his
favorite story.
coworkers.
It's
Until
his
one
corpse doll.
Until one day I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't let this
No.
lovely creature take the fall for me, no matter how gnarly his farts really were in real life.
Gunner Marie doesn't care.
No.
Gunner Marie has no idea. He's fine.
Gunner Marie is fine.
He's fine.
So I
don't
told
need to do this.
So I told my male companion the truth, and thankfully he thought it was pretty stinking hilarious. So here we are, moving and driving back across the U.S., eating all sorts of terrible shit, and let me tell you, I'm farting up a storm, but I'm not blaming it on the dog.
Wow. Gunner Marie is
You
a
guys,
hero.
I almost lost it.
Yeah, we heard it.
I can take a lot. For some reason, that really got me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Pour
good
one out
one.
for Gunner Marie.
Oh, Gunner Marie.
Okay,
I'm adding
this-
that to my Mrs. Lushy Wet Spoosie post-it. Gunner Marie.
Yes, Gunner Marie.
We've come across some great names.
Yeah.
Yup.
Okay, next one is not gross, but it is just like weird kid stuff.
Okay.
This is the last one, little shorty. All right, I haven't done a lot of bad things in my life, but there's one thing that my mom wouldn't approve of.
Uh-oh.
Anal.
Wow.
Okay.
Funny kid stuff.
Are you okay?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
After listening to the Bratz doll episode, I remembered the strangest thing I did as a kid. One year for Christmas, my aunt gave me a Bratz doll, but my mom didn't like them, so she took it and hid it in the basement. Well, I eventually found it, and I would frequently take it out of the box, play with the doll, and then once I was done, I would put everything back neatly in the box, twist ties around the legs and all, until the next time I wanted to play.
Okay.
I don't
Smart.
think my mom ever noticed, and I believe it's still in the box in the basement to this day. But seriously, what kid takes the time to do this?
I would.
Welcome to Neurodivergence, my friend. We are here for you.
I just also don't understand the parents who are like, I'm going to take it away, but I won't throw it away or give
Right.
it away.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put it in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? I'd just be like, no, you can't have this.
It's one less Bratz doll on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, those are the confessions this month.
Amazing.
Wow.
Well, Gunner Marie
Gunner Marie for the win.
for
We'll
the
never
win.
recover from this.
No, that dog is a hero.
A national hero.
National treasure.
Oh my God,
Amazing.
doing the Lord's work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow,
All
those
right.
were good.
Well, let's hear a word from our sponsors so Lucy can have a gag break and come back for Coroner Corner.
My throat hurts. Okay, are we? I think I'm okay now. Are we ready for Coroner Corner?
Yes,
I
Raffle
hope so.
Marie.
Take it away, Pistol Lynn.
Pistol Lynn.
Raffle Joe.
Trina Kinsley.
Glock Ann.
Glock
Ew.
Ann.
Glock Ann.
Glock Ann.
Okay, adding that to the list. I'm writing all these
You
down.
don't have to put on the red light. Glock Ann.
No E, just ANN.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's important. Wow.
So this first story was sent in by Coven member Colleen. I also saw it on my feed. It is fucking gnarly.
Okay.
So this article is from The State.
Ooh.
Missing South Carolina man fell into shredder at Greer Recycling Company. Coroner's
No.
office finds.
Carolina man.
No, that's not
South
a good way to
Carolina
go.
That is a horrible way to go.
So this was a
my
fairly
God.
recent headline. I think it was from maybe June. But, okay, it starts, a man missing since early May.
Oh.
Early May, turns
Oh.
out, fell into a shredding machine at in an upstate recycling center and died, tests show.
So the other people working at the center didn't notice that there was like a
blood
lot of blood.
everywhere?
No, we'll get to it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, honey. Spartanburg County Coroner Rusty Clevenger.
No, Rusty, no.
I don't want a
Rusty
coroner
Lynn.
named Rusty Clevenger.
That is
Rusty
a
Lynn
particularly rough
Clevenger.
name to have. Rough way to
Rusty
go.
Marie.
Rough name to have.
As a fucking coroner who cuts up bodies for a living.
I
It sounds like a cause of death.
I know.
I'm not okay.
Blunt force trauma by Rusty Clevenger.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
Oh my
Rusty
God.
says small pieces of a human body were found around the machine that Duncan Alexander Burrell Gordon, age 20, was working on at Industrial Recovery and Recycling in Greer. There's a picture of him on the drive as well, which will be on the blog, as well as his missing
I hope it's a
poster.
before picture.
It's obviously a before picture, but there's like his missing. He was last seen at this recycling center on May 4th.
Donkey.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
20 years old. Oh my God.
The
So
coroner's
young.
I know. The coroner's office was called on June 10th, almost a month after Gordon went missing, which it says he's been missing since May 4th, so it was a little over a month.
Oh my God. How is there a smell? Like, please tell me this is all explained.
Well, I'm getting to it.
Oh God.
Tissue had been found on a conveyor belt by the Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office and tested before the coroner was called. It matched the DNA of Gordon's parents. The machine in question had been checked 3 times before the coroner's investigators arrived at the plant on June 14th.
What?
What the hell?
It had been checked by Gordon's father, Mike, who is a supervisor at the plant, a uniformed patrol supervisor with the sheriff's office, sheriff's investigators, and a cadaver canine, and then again when material was found under the conveyor belt.
How good was this shredder?
It shreds plastic. It's a really intense shredder.
So it's not like it was some kind of like attempted cover up by the
No.
Like he fell in. Like it's
like
a huge
his
fell in.
dad
shredder.
works there. Yeah.
So there's a bit more.
God.
The coroner's office also recovered material from under a support under the conveyor belt that moves the plastic material to another machine for further processing. Gordon was working on top of the machine at the time he went missing. The room includes several machines, so it's really, really noisy.
Mm-hmm.
A forensic anthropologist and a forensic pathologist hired by the coroner's office examined the material and subsequently looked at the shredding machine. The machine has been shut down and turned back on the machine had been shut down and turned back on multiple times, and 60,000 pounds of plastic material has been processed since he went missing.
Oh my God. So most of his
Got like washed away by other plastic.
yeah, it's
he
just
was
like
completely
coated other
shredded.
processed plastic.
Processed
So probably
along
by
with
the time
plastic.
they brought the dog or anything even in there. So much had been cleared out, and there's probably a lot of different smells that it's like, oh my God, I am
that is fucking wild.
I got a little bit more for you. The Rusty Clevenger says in a news release, quote, I can confirm the material is consistent with human fat, microscopically minute particles of skin, and small pieces of bone. He said about 2 ounces of material was recovered. 2 ounces.
From the whole body.
OSHA is investigating whether there were any safety violations or whether it was just a fucking freak accident. And OSHA's...
Oh, my God. And was his job, like working at that top of the machine was, like, a normal part of his job?
I guess. I mean, they're not saying that he was breaking any rules.
Right.
An OSHA spokesperson said Wednesday that such a review normally takes 8 weeks. Rusty Clevenger said he can't issue a death certificate because there is no body, but state law provides another remedy for families to establish death. So I'm assuming they know it's him.
There's not even like enough remains to maybe meet the threshold of confirming he is dead.
That's what they're saying. They only found 2 ounces of material. So conceivably that doesn't equate to a death necessarily.
Right. That could be like he lost his hand or something.
It's all circumstantial.
Oh my fucking God. I can't with this. This is
so tragic.
So fucked up.
I can't believe neither of you had heard this.
No.
Well, good. I'm glad. I mean, you're welcome, is what I mean.
I mean, oh, God.
2 ounces. He was so thoroughly processed along with all this other plastic that is now recycled. It's back out there.
No.
Circulating around.
No.
We don't know that for sure.
No. It was a month.
No.
Well, it's in South Carolina, so.
Nope.
Wow.
Yep. Food for thought.
No.
Maybe
also
reduce our reliance on plastic.
There were no cameras in the facility?
Maybe not in that part of the facility.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but obviously they would have checked all that before they thought he went missing, you know?
No, for sure. I just feel like God, this is always such a freak thing. But like anywhere where there's really dangerous, huge machinery, I think should have a camera on it so that if there's like someone who's cutting corners or, you know, working in such a way that's not safe, they can like immediately address that issue.
Well, it all comes down
God
to just
this fucking
capacity.
happens.
If they, you know, like it's easy to put up a camera. What's not easy is to have a human
review all the footage
who is hired to review that. Yeah.
I think it's especially sad that his dad was the supervisor at the plant.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm sure he feels really fucking guilty.
Yeah.
Even if it is a freak. I mean,
one of the worst things I've ever heard in my fucking life. That is, wow.
Well,
there you go. Even more effective than a wood chipper.
Holy shit. New fear unlocked, even though I've never been anywhere near a machine like that.
Plastics processing center. And now you never will.
Never.
Oh, I have.
Never.
2 of my closest friends run a recycling business. I know exactly what these machines are. It's terrifying.
Wait, they own like big machines like that?
They don't own them, but they probably access them as part of their business.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
He used to work for a company called Rewall that takes recycled plastic and further processes it down to make like raw materials. So it's probably not that exact same machine, but I've seen these machines. They are really big and they're really mean looking. Just big teeth.
Oh,
scary.
Like just rotating inside.
Well, this is very sad. I'm very sad about Duncan.
Well, let's move on to something that is, it's sad kind of, but it's mostly really interesting.
Great.
So this is an article from 2018 by bigthink.com. New research suggests that you can die simply by giving up the will to live.
If this were true, I would have been dead years ago.
Well, we'll go through the steps. So this is a conclusion of a new study. This article is from 2018, so relatively new, but a study led by Dr. John Leach from the University of Portsmouth in the UK. The first of its kind study looked at the phenomenon of, quote, give-up-itis, which is a word used for what is medically known as psychogenic death.
Is it related at all to, like, failure to thrive?
I will tell you all the reasons for it.
Okay.
So how is this possible? The research says that give-up-itis can be catalyzed by a trauma that seems inescapable, with death appearing as a rational and inevitable thing to do. Without interference, death can happen in as little as 3 days after the initial withdrawal from life.
Oh, my God.
Well, you hear about, like, couples that, one dies.
Died of broken heart.
Yeah, and then another one dies, like, 3 days later.
Yep, it's that. What's important to note about this condition is that it is not the same as suicide. So psychogenic death is real, says Dr. Leach. It isn't suicide. It is not linked to depression, but the act of giving up on life and dying, usually within days, is a very real condition often linked to severe trauma. The doctor thinks that give-up-itis could be caused by a change in the anterior cingulate circuit, which is a frontal subcortical circuit of the brain, which controls motivation and the person's goal-oriented behavior. Quote, severe trauma might trigger some people's anterior cingulate circuit to malfunction, explained Dr. Leach. Motivation is essential for coping with life, and if that fails, apathy is almost inevitable.
Wow.
But
this reminds, so my great-grandma, who I never met, but my grandpa's mother, basically my grandpa's younger sister died when she was like 12. And then his mom died like almost a year later.
To the day.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And I think they found like I think they put like heart failure or something on the death certificate, but it was just
she gave up.
Like the family just spoke about it like, well, she just gave up.
Yeah, she couldn't go on anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, it's really sad. But good news, death does not have to be inevitable even if you fall victim to give-up-itis. Different interventions such as physical activity, that can give the person some sense of regaining choice and control
I'm good.
Can break the terrible cycle by releasing dopamine.
Yeah.
I know. I could take it or leave it.
Oh my God. I love when people are like, oh, I would kill for that body. And it's like, no, we wouldn't, because we won't even get up and take a walk for that body.
Yeah.
Killing is way easier
That's
than
so much easier.
Consistent exercise.
You're right. It's true.
If you had to kill someone every day for 20 minutes, you wouldn't do it.
Right. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
I don't think I've been outside in like 4 days.
I know.
I haven't.
I went for a walk last night after dinner. I was like, Bill, we need to go for a walk, because I've just been like so trapped inside with COVID.
It's been 99 degrees here. Why the fuck would I go outside?
Horrible. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. It was like 72. It was perfect yesterday.
Is Josie getting her needs met?
Oh, yeah.
She's got a yard.
Zach walks her.
Oh, okay.
And we have a backyard that she's in and out of.
Okay, so I liked this part. Dr. Leach identified 5 stages of progressing psychological decline leading to death. So step 1, social withdrawal. This usually follows a psychological trauma, like we said, and can be considered a way of coping, according to Dr. Leach. This very passive state is marked by withdrawal from social interaction, check, emotionlessness, check, indifference, check, and self-absorption, check. Former POWs are often in this state right after being captured. Step 2, apathy. A person in this state exhibits serious melancholy and lack of energy, as if they no longer wish to preserve themselves. This goes along with not putting forth efforts towards much of anything, especially bathing.
So how can they say it's not linked to depression when they're just describing depression?
Depression, yeah.
Because depression has to do with like chemical imbalances in the brain.
And not necessarily trauma?
Yes.
Okay.
They are different.
Okay.
Step 3 is something called abulia. What a beautiful word. This is
Abulia Marie.
Abulia Lim.
Abulia Lynn.
This is when a person not only severely lacks motivation, but also has almost no emotional response to the point of not even wanting to speak. The sufferer becomes extremely withdrawn into themselves and has no desire or ability to help themselves or others.
So just people just like sitting, staring out the window for long stretches of time, not communicating.
Dr. Leach described abulia as if having, quote, an empty mind or a consciousness devoid of content. The mind essentially goes on standby.
Whoa.
Step 4, psychic akinesia. This state is reached when a person is conscious but is in such profound apathy that even extreme pain, like getting hit, will prompt no response. A person in psychic akinesia will not only not bathe, but often just lie in their own waste, according to the researchers.
Wow.
And then step 5, finally, is psychogenic death. This final stage involves the person's complete giving up and subsequent disintegration. Dr. Leach said that somebody who reaches this stage, quote, might be lying in their own excreta, and nothing, no warning, no beating, no pleading can make them want to live. So prisoners in concentration camps were known to reach this last stage when they would take out a hidden cigarette to smoke. As cigarettes were extremely valuable and could be traded for things like food, a person smoking one was regarded as having truly given up, and their death would usually follow within several days.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting? I mean, it's
fascinating,
sad,
and it's so tragic.
Yeah.
And yet it does make sense.
It does.
Psychogenic death. It's so much more than grief. It is so much more than depression. It's not suicide.
It's like your body putting itself into a coma.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just cannot deal.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Another fear unlocked. Because I know that I would do that. I know that I would not cope if in an extreme situation like that.
But you also can't deal with being uncomfortable. So at some point, you would clean up your own shit and take a bath and brush your teeth.
Something would push you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably too. I'd probably find other ways. Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unreal.
So, last but not least, I have obituary area. So
Abulia.
Abulia. What a beautiful word for such a horrible thing.
Yeah.
My favorite word, effluvia, also really gross, but
and now
word.
excreta.
Yeah. Okay, so this...
I didn't need any of these words.
Well, none of them are 5 letters, so you don't care about them.
True. It's true.
Okay, so this obit was sent in by Allison, and this is from the Nova Scotia Buzz. It is with mixed sadness and astonishment, we thought she'd live forever, that we announce the death of our 99-year-old mother and grandmother, Rita Evelyn Marks Rankin. Nanny loved to read a good obituary, so here we go.
Nice. Love Nanny.
Nanny's so good. Nanny passed away peacefully on the evening of July 1st, 2022, not surprisingly before the fireworks, as they were always scheduled, quote, much too late for her. The sun has to be down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nanny Rankin was born in Newfoundland a century ago, and as a toddler remembered crossing the Cabot Strait, Cabot Strait, the Sea Strait aboard a ship. Since it was almost 100 years ago, we assumed the ship was probably sailed by Cabot himself. Nanny Rankin was the daughter of William and Loretta Marks from Newfoundland. Evelyn decided to marry Ernest Earl Rankin from Pictou County in 1943 after meeting him while he was stationed in Sydney Mines during the war. To convince his protective future mother-in-law that the nuptials were a good idea, Earl presented Loretta, not Evelyn, with flowers, and the rest is history.
Smart.
So he brought the mom flowers, not the date.
Brilliant.
It is,
Brilliant.
Yeah, it worked. They spent 50 delightful years together until he died in 1994. Poppy's death was a heartbreaking loss for Nanny.
Poppy.
Nanny and Poppy. But she
Maybe
didn't.
that's a Canadian thing, because my grandpa's family came, from Scotland to Canada and then Canada down to the U.S.
I've known a few different grandpas to go by Poppy.
Yeah.
It's like Papa, Poppy.
Yep.
So Poppy's death was a heartbreaking loss for Nanny, but she did not hesitate to point out that it was very poorly timed, as if regrettably coincided with her seasonal house cleaning.
Well,
yeah, rude of him.
Right?
Well, she's really busy.
She eventually and thankfully forgave him for his inconvenient departure while the stepladder and her cleaning equipment were in the middle of the kitchen.
Oh,
yeah,
my
people
God.
came over. They could
I
see.
was busy.
He needed to put stuff away for her. He had to get it out and put it away.
Mm-hmm.
After 28 years apart, we know he was happy to see her on Friday, and we suspect he greeted her with, "It's about time, Eve."
Oh.
Nanny was fortunate to have 14 siblings: Mary, Douglas, Sam, Russell, Bill, Chelsea, Eliza, Alex, Bertha, George, Walter, Lionel, and Gertrude.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's really something.
Only
And it looks like they all married.
Oh, yeah, there's twice as many names. I just didn't read them.
Well, yeah, it's names of all their spouses. Wow.
Mhm.
Only one sibling remains today, her beloved sister and partner in cottage fun, Mrs. Edith Dix, our wonderful Aunt Edie. Nanny Rankin was...
Edie Dix.
Edie Dix.
Sorry.
Oh,
but
my God.
Edie Dix.
You're right.
Cottage fun.
Edie Dix.
Nanny Rankin was delighted to watch her numerous nieces and nephews grow and flourish with families of their own. Nanny spent a great deal of time with her niece Christina as they shared a love of the outdoors and cottage life.
Imagine how many nieces and nephews you'd keep track of when you have 14 siblings.
No.
Oh, God.
No.
I think when they say cottage, it's like us saying cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Nanny Rankin had 2 children, Sandra Boutelier and Brenda DeVoe. Her sons-in-law lovingly called her Colonel because, as she would so often remind them, there was always lots to do at the cottage.
I gotta put them to work.
Yep. Nanny had 6 grandchildren, Angela, Earl, Connie, Alan, Addie, and Benjamin. She made us all feel loved and cherished. The only thing in this world she loved more than her grandchildren were her great-grandchildren, Kenny, Brooklyn, Arlo, Lily, Rory, Sam, Georgia, and Braden.
I love how the names change over the generations.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so telling.
It's really cute. Nanny theorized that this generation was both smarter and cuter than their predecessors. Her quirky genetic theories remain untested but appear true as the great-grandkids are all very cute. Newfoundland-born and Cape Breton raised meant that Nanny could literally do anything. If you needed an amazing meal or pie, she could do it. If you needed a floor refinished, she could do it. If you needed to make Poppy wild with frequent wallpapering plans, she could definitely do that.
Oh.
If you needed to bring a semi-frozen hamster back from the brink before the grandchildren found out, give her a cookie sheet, a tea towel, a preheated oven, and with the skill of a questionable veterinarian, she could do that too.
Oh my God. The trauma that we inflict upon hamsters.
Seriously.
Seriously, we should not be allowed to own hamsters. We are not responsible enough as a species.
Hamsters are fucking terrors, though. They eat each other.
Oh.
So we do our best.
This
But anyway.
hamster almost froze to death and then was revived by being put in an oven.
Yeah, it survived.
Only so that it could survive to be played with like a toy by children.
You're making a lot of assumptions here.
No, I'm not. I'm reading.
I just like that.
No.
That little anecdote tells such a story.
Oh, it's vivid.
A tapestry.
Very well written. This is how you do an obit.
This is it right
You
here.
give a shit about her gardening club. This is what you tell in an obit.
Nanny lived her life in Florence but spent summers in Middle River. She loved to fish and did so into her 90s. Nothing was better than finding the perfect coveted fishing hole along the river. Fishing licenses were considered optional, as she planned to tell the fishing wardens that she didn't really catch much at her age. We will neither confirm nor deny this claim. It sounds like she fished a bunch and caught a bunch, but if she was caught, she'd be like, oh, I'm old. I don't catch anything.
Yeah, I'm 99.
Don't look in my cooler.
What are you going to do?
Don't look in my cooler.
What the fuck are you going to do to me? I'm 99.
Yeah. Her innate generosity, devotion, and kindness toward family and friends will be a lasting memory. We will also always remember her determination to make... I forgot about this part. Her determined to make night lunch a universal meal category.
Okay, I'm here for that.
Night lunch.
Which is basically just food in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Night lunch.
I love night lunch.
A sincere thank you to the team at Tag Solas, who affectionately took care of our precious family matriarch over the last few years. Thank you to Dr. D. Colesmith, Dr. J. Sala, and Northside Homemakers for their care and dedication. You're invited to join the family, blah, blah, blah. It already happened, sorry. In lieu of donations, please generously give a child some ice cream money in her memory. That was one of her favorite things to do. We love you, Nanny Rankin.
That's an all-timer.
Oh.
That's
Such
a great,
a sweet obit.
great obit.
Yeah, that's really fucking good.
A great one. Night lunch.
Night lunch.
I want night lunch.
And her being peeved that her husband of like 70 years died when she was doing her annual house cleaning.
Yeah. I can see your mom being pissed.
Oh yeah.
I was just getting started on the floors.
I'm in the middle of cleaning up cat vomit. Can you wait?
I'm fucking busy and I'm tired.
I haven't even had my night lunch.
My night lunch.
That was a great one.
So we ran the gamut here with this month's GACC, and I fucking loved every minute of it.
Yeah, I
love
except
it.
when I was gagging over Gunnar Marie.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Gunnar Marie is a national hero. And I will never recover from the plastic processor.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot. There's a lot to process. On that note,
Okay.
on that note, well, join us next month.
Clocking!
Goodbye.
Put on the red light. Okay, bye.
Thanks for listening to Wine and Crime. Our cover art is by Kala Yip, music by Phil Young and Corey Wendell, editing by Jonathan Camp. Check out our website and blog at wineandcrimepodcast.com. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Wine and Crime Pod. If you have questions, answers, or recommendations to share, email us at wineandcrimepodcast@gmail.com. Episodes are available on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, basically wherever you get your favorite podcasts. And if you like the show, please rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. It is the best way to spread the word. If you'd like to show your support, visit our Patreon page to keep this podcast and the wine flowing. Cheers.